but to Judas Iscariot. For centuries, you were painted as a bad guy, as a betrayer. I feel if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have modern-day Christianity as it is.
It was in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Judas Iscariot would kiss Jesus of Nazareth on the cheek, call him rabbi, and then watch as the temple guards would arrest him. Now, this one act would forever solidify Judas as being a traitor, but it would also lay the foundations for what would now become modern-day Christianity. Tonight, I will attempt to contact Judas. It has been taught for a few millennium that Judas betrayed Jesus of Nazareth for 30 gold coins, and thus painted in history as a traitor. But is that the case? In one of the most important archaeological finds in history, the scrolls of the Gospels of Judas have been found, and they paint an entirely different picture. The New Testament reads that Jesus foresaw the deceit of Judas and confronted him about it. After Judas informed the guards who Jesus was, it is written that he felt so guilty that he killed himself, or that God killed him, depending on whether you read Matthew or Acts, as both give different accounts. However, the Gospel of Judas claims something entirely different. It reads that Judas was the Nazarene's most beloved disciple, and trusted him with telling the guards where he was at. It goes on to say that Jesus was tired of running and hiding from the authorities and, although scared, was ready to fulfill his destiny.
Okay, and before we get the session going, guys, I want to give a really big shout out to both our Patreon members as well as our YouTube paid subscribers. I thank you guys so much. All of that comes in goes right back into the channel, and that's why I've been able to get out a little bit more, because it does take care of gas and some new inventions I'm going to be presenting to you fairly soon. I'm doing something a little bit different this go around. While I do normally use infrared cameras in my sessions, I'm using some different infrared this time. I'm using the same infrared cameras that I used on the candle session. These are the beefier ones, the meatier ones that record through a DVR. And so I'm rearranged the set just a little bit to where I can accommodate those. Right now I'm just using one right there, but I do plan on setting up more later on. It just seems like I get a different response from those cameras. And so now, one last thing before we really get this going is, I know that there are going to be some people who are going to say that Judas did not speak English and that he lived in the Middle East and that there's no way he can come to your session. I would urge you, before you write those comments, to check out these videos here, because I explain that, okay? Okay. Hello guys, good morning. I'm hoping to be able to speak to you today. I am looking to speak to Judas Iscariot. I ask that the archangels allow a clear path for Judas to come through. 100%. Thank you. Judas, I welcome you to use your energies and to use wavelengths and frequencies to communicate. I come with peace. I come with love. Judas, there has been some wonderful progress made where they have found your Gospels, your scrolls. I give you the opportunity, I give you the chance to clear up some history if you like. Okay, I just heard you want to join us. I don't know who you were talking to. For right now, I am okay staying in this body. But to Judas Iscariot, for centuries, you were painted as a bad guy, as a betrayer to Jesus. But did Jesus actually ask you to get the guards? Were you doing a favor for him?
Immediately after the word bad, a flash of light can be seen coming from nowhere. If we look at it again, we can see that the infrared camera dims slightly when the flash takes place. Where did this flash come from?
Were you doing a favor for him? Were you simply doing what he asked you to do? There's a theory that Jesus of Nazareth was tired of running and hiding, and that he wanted it to be done and over with. Is that true? And Judas, there's two different stories about how you died. One story says that you took your own life. The other story says that God took you. Judas, how did you actually die? Is that something you can tell us? I heard that, thank you. Are you still emotionally connected to any of that? And Judas, were you aware of what would happen once the story came out that you told the guards who Jesus was? I heard October. Who is the lady who keeps coming through? I keep hearing a woman. Judas, is there anything that you would like to say? Any messages that you would like to give? It is said that you were one of the Nazarene's most loyal disciples. I thought I just heard, who are you? Again, guys, my name is Philip. I mean no harm to any of you. It's just that there's been some fantastic updates. And it's been discovered that maybe Judas isn't the bad guy everyone has been taught that he was. Okay, Judas. I thought I just heard a please help. Did I indeed just hear a spirit? Are you wanting a prayer set? Dear Heavenly God, I thank you for this day. I ask, please send your bright heavenly light down into this home, into this room. Fill this room with loving, bright, heavenly light. I ask Archangel Raphael, please assist any spirits who may need that assistance. Please, Archangel Michael, if I may be so humble to ask, please protect any of those souls who may need protection. Thought I just heard 52. Okay. Judas, I want to thank you if you came through. Regardless of what people feel, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have modern day Christianity as it is. And according to And according to the stories, the destiny of Jesus would have not have been fulfilled. I heard that. Thank you. I don't know what you said, but I will listen to it later on. Okay, guys. Thought I heard help me. Ask for that white heavenly light. Be open to love and acceptance. And know that you deserve it.